You know what we should do?
When I was smart, now I'm retarded again.
Because I'll do it before we put the podcast up. But let's take a look at those edits and then pick one of those cuts to upload.
Okay. Is there a new one?
Yeah, Ben sent me a couple more during the week, but I haven't had time to look at it.
Nice. I thought you were going to go in and work on it.
No, they just took my notes and.
Have you looked at any of them?
I haven't. I haven't had time.
Okay.
You know,
what if Ben sends you like a
I've
sexy
been on
message?
track for days.
Yeah, that's true. You have been pretty busy.
Yeah, I've been racing.
Can you is this a joke of yours, or can you actually get real certification for race car driving
from
your video game? They said
could when it was in like beta, that was like something that they wanted to do.
There's no chance.
No, there is. I mean, like, there's people that have transitioned from playing Gran Turismo to being professional race car drivers with like no other experience other than Gran Turismo.
No, that's not true.
It's absolutely true.
I believe it.
I mean, like literally, if you go to flight school, they have you play a flight simulator.
Sure.
For until
so
you fly.
Gran Turismo is like the best driving simulator.
No, it's kind of a piece of shit. It sort of fell by like the wayside. I mean, like,
really?
The new one, like, people hate it. The reviews are user reviews are fucking terrible.
Damn.
And it's because they like the older games. It used to be there was a career mode, and you just like collected a shit ton of cars. Like I think Gran Turismo 6 had like 1,000 some cars or whatever, and this one only has like 160. There's maybe like 3 or 4 from each of like the major manufacturers, but the emphasis is on like racing. Like they want to do
the actual gameplay.
Yeah, because like 10, 15 years ago, first-person shooters switched over from being like games with like a pretty solid, full-featured single-player campaign mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit like Halo, where like the single player game is like huge,
right?
Right.
To where it is now with like even like the biggest games that a shit ton of money goes into, like Battlefield, you can play through the campaign in maybe 2 hours.
Right. Mm-hmm. They only exist to do.
It's online.
It's an online game, and like what they're trying to do with Gran Turismo is get it like that, so that the emphasis is on like online racing.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they implemented that is with like these safety ratings now. So if you're like ramming other cars and hitting people off the course.
You can't do the fun shit?
That's not fun. It's fucking annoying.
Ramming? That shit's fun.
I mean, you can't do that in real life. It would be like... it'd be like if you had a first-person shooter and then like you can be like, oh, well, I'm losing, so I guess I'm just going to have like a death ray.
That's the funnest part. I remember my favorite...
How can you think that's fun after fucking Dale died, dude?
Dude, my favorite shit...
After fucking Earnhardt died.
No. Well, Dale Earnhardt was just a shitty driver, and that was his fault.
No, it wasn't. You take that back.
He deserved to die.
My favorite shit on Halo was to betray the people I was playing with online.
Oh, I love that shit. The best game to do that in was Left 4 Dead, the zombie game.
Yeah.
So, which was like so much...
Great game.
That was one of the best games to play with friends.
Yo, we should fire it up. That's fun as shit.
Now, it got boring real quick, though.
For old time's sake?
Left 4 Dead, the way it works is like you're in like some setting, there's zombies everywhere, and you have to go from safe house to safe house. And the safe houses are like, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles apart or whatever.
Right.
And you just like work your way through like a town as like a group, and then you get to the safe house. But what you could do is if you were playing with strangers online, my preference was younger Hispanic children. They get the most mad. They get very upset.
Yeah. That's
you just rush ahead. You like run through the whole map to get to the safe room because you're supposed to work like either
as
room by
team?
room or area by area to clear all like these waves of zombies. But you can just rush past everything, get to the save room, and then on your way there, shoot every car to set off the car alarms to bring out more zombies. And then you get to the safe room early, injure yourself, and then use all the med kits so that there's none left for everybody else. And then you just keep, if you go to the door and you like keep hitting the door open and close button, the door will just sort of like glitch and like go back and forth, and then you can lock people out of the safe room. And then you just sit there and listen to 14-year-old Hispanic kids scream and cry. Like, he's using all the med kits. Yeah, no, he set off all the alarms. Somebody kiki. Somebody kiki. He's not funny.
This shit is so good, dude.
It's hilarious. There's nothing better. And Xbox 360 was sort of the peak of that. I play games online now, and I don't hear anyone talking ever. There's
people
less
muted
interaction because when that first started, they were like, everybody can
So
be friends
cool.
with each other online. It's like, you fucking faggot, right away.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
For trolling people.
Xbox
That
Live.
is so much more. That is so much like more sophisticated than my shit. I would just love to get on Halo and get on one of those like things
You
where
get everybody
you drive.
you get everybody in the fucking Warthog, and then you drive off
just
the cliff.
drive off a cliff.
Yeah.
The classic, dude. Classic move. Everyone is so mad.
You tard.
What was always funny is when you and your friend were on different teams, and you just would team up and betray each other. Just like guys.
What I love too, Modern Warfare 2, there were certain most maps.
Yeah.
If you used one man army and the grenade launcher attachment for any assault rifle, as soon as the match starts, there were certain things in the skyline that you could always aim at that would launch the grenade across the map to the spawn of the enemy team.
Oh, nice.
And so you could just get 7 kills immediately, and then call a Harrier strike, and then chopper gunner, and then tactical nuke. For some reason, they put in tactical nukes as a kill streak reward in that game, which just ends the game.
Yeah.
Because it's a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, it just kills everyone and ends the game.
Hell yeah.
I like the idea that
they spawn.
I like the idea that a fucking just infantry, U.S. Army infantry, an individual could be like, we need to drop a nuke on this town that we're in, and they'll be like, calling in a thermonuclear weapon because this guy Brian from
I dropped out of
Oklahoma
community college, and I think it's a smart idea to drop a nuke.
You don't understand. I've killed 25 people in a row.
Yeah. Were they civilians? That's tough to tell. They were running at me.
Yeah.
There should be a civilian kill streak. Battlefield, the George W. Bush edition.
There was definitely one of those fucking
what?
I'm trying to remember what I was talking about.
Before we started checking your Instagram, bitch.
Yeah, there was
I keep letting go silent air farts.
Shit. Oh yeah, there was one level in Modern Warfare 2 where you just mow down a bunch of civilians in an airport.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck?
That's what you have to do?
Yeah, you're in an elevator with this giant fucking machine gun, and then the doors open.
You get a video instructions from Hillary Clinton directly.
You're following this Russian guy. He's like, don't say anything in Russian. And then they just start gunning. The computer players start just murdering civilians in this airport.
Holy fuck.
And then you have to just start shooting them. Yeah, it was intense. I remember playing it, and I was like, this is fucking awesome.
It's an airport, and they're waiting to go.
Yeah, it's just people. It's imagine walking into an airport and then just gunning down hundreds of people.
What?
Yeah, you have to commit a massacre.
That's pretty.
My cousin is a tester for them.
Yeah.
My cousin Jared, for Call of Duty, yeah. He plays video
Adam's
games.
cousin, Subway Jared, runs in the family.
Yeah.
It's not Subway Jared.
It's nice they let him work from jail.
You met him in L.A., didn't you?
I don't remember going to.
He just plays video games 8 hours.
We didn't go to prison in L.A. to see your cousin.
Is that where he is?
Jared.
I thought he was somewhere in Indiana or something.
No, okay, he's not. My cousin Jared, not Jared from Subway.